Welcome again to Eye on the Tigers News. I'm Josh Yurden. Thanks for joining us today for the news we've been watching for you. With his first address to Congress, President Donald Trump has an opportunity to refocus his young administration on the economic issues that helped get him elected. His allies hope it will help him move beyond the distractions and self-inflicted wounds that he has dealt with so far. Trump's advisor says he will use his primetime speech Tuesday to declare early progress on his campaign promises, including withdrawing the U.S. from a sweeping Pacific Rim trade pact and to map a path ahead on thorny legislation priorities, including healthcare, infrastructure, and military spending. The White House said Trump has been gathering ideas for the address from the series of listening sessions he's been holding with law enforcement officials, union representatives, coal miners, and others. Aides said he was still tinkering with the speech Monday night. President Trump said that a Navy SEAL who died in a raid in Yemen last month helped to collect, quote, tremendous amounts of information. In an interview aired Tuesday on Fox and Friends, the president acknowledged reports that Bill Owens, the father of Chief Warfare Operation William Ryan Owens, didn't want to see him when Trump went to pay respects. Trump says that the Yemen mission had been initiated under the Obama administration. Jim Mattis said it was a very successful mission. In the days after President Donald Trump's election, thousands of teenagers across the nation walked out of class in protest. Others rallied to his defense. Now, a new survey of children ages 13 to 17, conducted by the Associated Press NORC Center for Public Affairs Research with the permission of their parents, finds that American teens are almost as politically disillusioned as pessimistic about the nation's divisions as their parents. The difference? They aren't quite as quick to write off the future. 8 in 10 feel that Americans are divided when it comes to the nation's most important values, and 6 in 10 say the country is headed in the wrong direction. While rates vary by race, 56% of all teens surveyed believe America's best days are ahead, compared with the 52% of adults in an Associated Press NORC poll conducted in June 2016 who said the nation's best days are behind it. An experimental gene therapy that turns a patient's own blood cells into cancer cells worked in a major study with more than one-third of very sick lymphoma patients showing no sign of disease 6 months after a single treatment. Its maker said Tuesday, in all, 82% of patients had their cancer shrink at least by half at some point in the study. Its sponsor, California-based Kite Pharma, is racing Novartis AG to become the first to win approval of the treatment called CAR-T cell therapy. In the U.S., it could be called the nation's first approved gene therapy. SpaceX said Monday it will fly 2 people to the moon next year, a feat not attempted since NASA's Apollo heyday close to half a century ago. Tech billionaire Elon Musk, the company's founder and chief executive officer, announced the surprising news barely a week after launching his first rocket from NASA's legendary moon pad. 2 people who know one another approached the company about sending them on a week-long flight just beyond the moon, according to Musk. He won't identify the pair or the price tag. They've already paid a significant deposit and are very serious about it, he noted. Locally, Channel 9's Carrie Lazarus announced Monday she would no longer be the station's co-anchor. With her contract at Channel 9 about to expire, said her departure had more to do with seeking a more flexible schedule and not about money. The Syracuse University Newhouse graduate has spent 31 years as an anchor at Channel 9. Christy Casciano will take over for Lazarus starting Wednesday. The streets of New Orleans will be filled Tuesday with costume revelers, dazzling floats featuring kings and queens, and people of all ages screaming for trinkets and beads. Lots of beads. Fat Tuesday marks the culmination of the carnival season, which started January 6th and ends today, the day before Ash Wednesday, which is the start of the Christian Lenten season. We've got some more spring-like weather on the way, at least for a little while, before winter comes back. Here's Alexis with the forecast.
A mix of clouds and sun are on tap for the rest of our Tuesday, as we hit a high temperature in the mid-50s. The normal high is closer to the mid-30s for the first time of the year. Temperatures don't fall off that much at all tonight, and southerly winds bring in warmer and wetter air. Some light rain overnight will persist into Wednesday morning before a cold front moves into the area sometime in the late afternoon. This front is really going to plummet our temperatures and set off some thunderstorms. Some of those storms could produce some heavy rain and big winds. Temperatures overnight will drop to the mid-20s and lingering rain showers turn to snow. Thursday's high temps only reach the upper 20s, with some lake-effect snow showers along with some peaks of sun. Looking farther out, the cold temperatures stick around to the end of the week into the weekend. That's the forecast. Have a great day. I'm Alexis.
NFL teams started to make some decisions regarding next season. Let's take a quick look at the news and sports. Le'Veon Bell, Chandler Jones, Melvin Ingram, and Kawan Short didn't want to wait until Wednesday's deadline to get franchise tagged. And a person with knowledge of the details said the New York Giants have told defensive end Jason Pierre-Paul did too. He will get the franchise tag. The Giants have to designate Pierre-Paul a franchise player by 4 p.m. Eastern Time on Wednesday. The franchise tags buy the team and players until mid-July to reach agreements on new long-term contracts. Otherwise, they'll play on one-year deals and make the average of the top 5 players at their positions in 2017. It's highly unusual to keep tabs on the number of home runs a player hits in batting practice, but Tim Tebow quickly got into the swing of spring training, hitting 9 home runs in batting practice Monday during his first workout with the New York Mets. The former Heisman Trophy winner and NFL quarterback is hoping to make it to the majors as an outfielder. He signed a minor league contract last September. The 29-year-old Tebow played in the Arizona Fall League, struggling against prospects from other teams. He hit a .194 and struck out 20 times in 62 at-bats for the Scottsdale Scorpions. And finally, a transgender boy won a state wrestling title in Texas over the weekend, even as a lawsuit seeks to ban him from competition against girls next season. Mac Beggs of Euless Trinity High School, located outside Dallas, won the gold medal in his weight class at the state championship on Saturday. A few boos broke out after he won, but they were quickly drowned out by cheers, according to the Fort Worth Star-Telegram in Texas. Beggs was born a girl. His parents remember him considering himself a boy as early as age 3. He started taking testosterone treatments over a year ago. It has transformed his physical appearance and added muscle mass. But Beggs has required by rules to compete as a girl against girls, according to the Star-Telegram. He would prefer to wrestle boys, but is not allowed to, and so he follows the rules set by Texas' governing body for public school sports. That's a quick look at sports. Have a great day. Several spring sports teams are having preseason informational meetings this week. Student athletes should check with coaches for times and locations. The semi-formal dance is this Friday, March 3rd, 8 to 11 p.m. for all high school students. The tickets are $14 and are pre-sale only. Semi-formal tickets will be on sale this week during all lunches, before and after school, until 3 p.m. on Thursday, March 2nd. Tickets will not be sold during the day on Friday, nor at the door. Tickets are now on sale for the drama club, Spring Musical Cinderella. All tickets are $5 until 5 p.m. on Thursday, March 8th. After March 8th, ticket prices go up to $10. Get your pre-sale tickets now from any cast member or Mr. Coughlin in room 104. An internet safety presentation is scheduled for Wednesday afternoon. That means the day's schedule has been modified. Blocks 1, 2, 4, and 5 have been shortened to allow for the assembly. Freshmen and sophomores will attend from 11:50 to 1, and juniors and seniors from 1:03 to 2:10. That's it for us. We'll see you again on Friday. For the staff on Eye on the Tigers News, I'm Josh Yurden. Have a great day.